now, ladies and gents. So, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, the actors are continuing to slam Tolkien fans. Now, this is kind of to be expected. This is their marketing campaign, essentially. It's hate bait. It's them just thinking that there's a work for them. But, I mean, the evidence doesn't back it up. You know, it doesn't play out exactly as they're saying. I don't see any of this stuff, especially what we will be taking a look at in a moment, the individuals that actually are stating this stuff. And I will say that actually one of the statements from the actress who played the Queen Regent, her statement's insane. Like, actually insane. I covered this last night on a stream, and I'll leave the second channel where the clips are linked down below, but I haven't clipped it yet. But there will be a clip of this discussion because, I mean, it was just... yeah, wow. It was madness. And it was a worthwhile discussion with, you know, a fair amount of people chiming in that you guys will really, really enjoy. So check that out. Linked in the description box. But I will say the video's not up yet. At the time of making this video anyway. So, like I said, this is their marketing campaign. It just has to be. Okay, so this is to be expected. But, you know, I would have thought they'd taken a rest at the very least between seasons. But maybe they're just looking to keep that momentum going. Keep it snowballing. So what happened, right? You got Ishmael Cruz Cordova, the chap who, you know, was the Black Elf, basically. Who played Arondir. You got Sophia Nomvet, who played Princess Disa, the dwarf. And Cynthia Adai Robinson, who was the Queen Regent here. They spoke with Variety's Nick Vivarelli, where they were asked about a supposed racist backlash to the casting. Now, there just wasn't this. Now, just as an FYI, were there some? Yeah, of course there were. But you can't escape that. There will always be. But it wasn't the backlash, right? There wasn't a racist backlash. It wasn't all of that. The majority negative comments and reviews, which you can all find online, were just that it's boring. And incidentally, Princess Disa was one of the characters that everyone liked the most. So the facts, the reality just don't bear it out. But this is their marketing campaign. So Cruz responded with a bit of a middling response. Not great, but middling. Says the fact that the attention was shifted towards that shows you what the power of shows like this is. The fact that it hit the nerve and that our being in it created such a response just brings attention to the greatness of fantasy, the greatness of Lord of the Rings, and why it's actually good that we are here. Did it become a bit too much? Absolutely. Again, nothing there. It's taken airtime from the depth of who we are as artists. But again, you were wheeled out not as artists. You were wheeled out, unfortunately, to your detriment, as skin colour. Literally, that's how it was portrayed straight away. Those were the articles that were being pushed by mainstream media. Make no doubt, Amazon Prime paid for those articles. But it just shows you where we are in a world and how much work we still have to do. I'm just very grateful that it's us who are able to recalibrate, break form, reshape and make history. You're acting like you're the first black person to appear on a TV show. I mean, it's utter lunacy. But that is nowhere near as lunatic as Adai Robinson's statements. Because she said, brace yourself, in order to not have such an impact, the pendulum has to swing. We're right in the middle of that process. We just want to normalise. We do have to discuss it. Because we are now in a space in society where need to, now and again, acknowledge exactly what is happening. Okay, that's not that insane. But wait! That level of distraction or aggression that was put towards us, it's been a painful journey to get there, but it has elevated us. It has put us in a position where there will be a plague one day. Yeah, the insanity comes. It has put us in a position where there will be a plague one day when the pendulum has swung to where it needs to be. We will have badges upon the... This is Nazi level shit. We will have badges upon the people who fought the great fight in order to get to a point to where there isn't such an eruption based solely on that when a casting announcement comes. I mean, this is madness. And then she continued, well, it's been a challenge. It has been a phenomenal moment to be a part of. Doors are open and accessibility is available for absolutely everyone to feel safe within a franchise and a story of this scale. It's been really important and empowering. Tears have been shed, blood has been spilled, metaphorically, but we are here. That is absolute lunacy. That is insane. There's no other way to put it. Like, that is actual... It's insane. It's insane. I've never... The fact that... I just... Honestly, I couldn't... Last night on the stream, I read this, and I couldn't... I couldn't come up with the words, and I still can't. It has put us in a position where there will be a plague one day when the pendulum has swung to where it needs to be. That's mad. That's insane. We will have badges upon the people who fought the great fight in order to get to a point where there isn't an eruption based solely on that. I mean, this... What? Are the badges going to be on the arm as well? Are they going to be armbands, are they? What are we doing here? This is madness. And remember, ladies and gents, there wasn't this backlash. It was manufactured by Amazon Prime. They pretended that this was happening. It didn't happen. They pretended that this was happening, but it didn't actually happen. This is actual lunacy. And you know what? Quite scary statements. But anyway, the most normal sort of response, I guess, was to answer your question. We still get a ton of controversy, but there has been a shift. You know what there has been. It feels like there's been a sit down. This is, again, kind of weird, but it's still sort of the most normal-ish. It feels like we had to prove ourselves, almost. Well, you had to prove yourself as actors, yeah. We had to defend ourselves, but it's undeniable that these people are in the position that they are in, deserve to be there and should be there. There is nobody else that could have played that role. And you know what? She should have led with... Oh, and all of these people should have led with this, but we know it's marketing, and that's why they're doing it. They should have led with, oh, you know, honestly, we were just the best people for the role, so I don't really see that backlash. I actually see people complimenting us. Because they are. Especially Princess Disa. Everyone liked her character. I genuinely feel that there has been a shutdown. I've even had apologies, which I love, even if it were just one person acknowledging that frame of mind was wrong. The frame of mind that you're changing law isn't wrong. That's a fact. But yeah, goodness me. Goodness me. So this, ladies and gents, is going on now. They're going to be filming Season 2 in the UK. And this woman is mad. Actual... I mean, words can't put it... I can't put it into words how insane she clearly is.